It's 5 o'clock, and welcome to Wealth and Wines with Gersh Porter. And today I had to look at the calendar. It is the 12th episode of our Facebook Live, YouTube, maybe soon podcast series. And today I kind of changed up my scenery. I'm down here next to the fireplace. Come on in, those of you who are here, please share this Facebook Live with your audience, with your friends, with your tribe. We're here weekly talking about a featured wine and all about building wealth through real estate. So come on in. Today is December the 16th. And it is snowing and sleeting here in the Baltimore area. So I hope that you are tucked in safe at home if you're in this area. And if you are not, I pray that you are healthy as we get on, hopefully, the downside of this pandemic. So come on in, invite your friends, invite your family, because today we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons that people stay in debt. All right. Now, as you know, as customarily, we always have a wine that we feature. So what we're going to do first is talk a little bit about the wine for this week's live. Bear with me because my setup is a little different, but I have a wine here for today. So it's a red. Y'all know I like red, so I'll tell you a little bit about what I am sipping in my glass. So today we have from the Boisset collection, we have Triple Play. So Triple Play is a 2014 red blend. It does have, in terms of its name, it talks about the World Series. And as we wind up 2020, we know that we didn't get a chance to do our traditional World Series this year. But I want to bring the World Series to you. This is one of our wines that pairs really well with braised pork and medium cheeses. And it is a blend. The winery that actually releases this edition is Wattle Creek. This is one of our very affordable wines. And as you can see from the picture, it has a cute little baseball at the top and a beautiful label. So this was curated in 2014. If you like a long finish with dark berries and earthy notes, this is the one for you. So if you'd like to know more about this wine, just visit us. Our website is wealthandwines.com. So now that we've gone ahead and talked a little bit about the wine that we're featuring today, let's get into our topic. Our topic is the top 5 reasons people stay in debt. If you've been following me this year, I want to go ahead and introduce myself. I eliminate confusion for buyers and sellers by providing them with key resources, the keys to unlock resources to buy their dream home or to sell their property. So I work with buyers and sellers. But one of the steps that we need to be real mindful of and to take care of is the debt that we have, whether you're going to sell your house and do something else or if you're looking to buy. And so today I want to talk about the reasons why people tend to stay in debt. Another thing that you may know about me, if you've been following me this year, I've gone through some training and I am now a Ramsey certified master financial coach. And I'm going to be bringing information that I have learned and that's going to be super beneficial to you throughout our Wealth and Wines series. So today, this information I'm going to share with you is actually from our lead training coach. And his name was Chris Hogan. And you can check Chris out. He has an amazing movement about retiring inspired and getting in a position to retire very comfortably. So take a look at Ramsey.com and you'll learn a little bit more about Chris Hogan. But he brought to us these 5 reasons that people stay in debt, and I'd like to share them with you. So Chris says it's all about us making decisions, not just today, but each and every day that will allow us to stay on track. So it is really all about staying on track. And with that in mind, let's get into the top 5 reasons that people stay in debt. If you can hear me fine, please make a comment. Now, remember, we're using StreamYard. Please give StreamYard permission to access your Facebook page so that I can see your comments and I know who's following us and telling us or asking questions. So, reason number 1. There we go. They don't want to make sacrifices. Now, this year we've made a lot of sacrifices socially, a lot of sacrifices with respect to family. And this time of year, there have been a lot of decisions regarding what you should or shouldn't do during the holidays. So, could you give up eating out 3 nights a week? Some of us did that. We still did carry out, we did take out, but we really did give up eating out as much. What would your life look like without cable? Now, some of us have discovered some alternatives to cable this year. You'll never know until you're willing to give up something in order to build a better future. And that's really what it's all about, because wealth brings a better future for all of us. So if you're up to your eyeball in debt, something has got to change, okay? So what we want to know is, what are you willing to sacrifice in your lifestyle now that will give you what you want later, okay? Know that the whole live like no one else, so later you can live and give like no one else. And that is one of the many, many mantras that we learn in the school of Ramsey. So it's real. So ask yourself, what am I willing to temporarily give up so I can stop being in debt? And hopefully you're going to have some downtime between now and the first of the year. And I really want you to kind of take some time to consider that, okay? So the first reason that people tend to stay in debt is they don't want to make the actual sacrifice. Reason number 2, they want to keep up appearances. This is the dreaded keeping up with the Joneses mindset that's out there. But little do you know, the Joneses have a leased BMW. They're upside down on their mortgage. And an unwelcome visitor named Sally Mae is living in their basement. So the Joneses might look like they have it all together on the outside, but they're usually pretty broke, the pretty broke folks in your neighborhood. So if you're not careful, you'll fall into bankruptcy by trying to keep up with their every move. If you want to stop being in debt, then don't let people who are in debt be your role model. And I know a lot of times people really don't want to talk about their financial situation. But if you find just one trusted friend or colleague who's willing to share with you their been through that brought them to where they are right now, listen to them, bend their ear, ask them some questions, because you don't want to keep up with appearances, because your goal is to move closer towards building wealth. So number 2, they want to keep up appearances. Number 3, they're addicted to stuff. Now, you may say, what do you mean addicted to stuff? Yes, absolutely. A lot of people in debt, they just love material things, things that they could touch, things that they could see. The more they have, the more powerful and confident that they feel, and they could never have enough. But it's all fake. It really, really is. They can't afford that stuff, and it's going to really wear them down. At some point, their addiction to debt is going to catch up with them, and it's not going to be pretty. So Our culture really does have a very twisted way of being able to afford something. And what do you know? That's credit. So if you can't afford the minimum payment, then go ahead and buy it. Save up. Make sure that when you're making that purchase that you have really put aside the money to be able to buy it. So it's ridiculous that if you have to charge something to get those material things. So we want to make sure that we start budgeting next year, that we start saving for the things that we really need, and that we are absolutely not purchasing more things just because we're addicted to stuff. Okay, so that's number 3. And if you're just joining us, I just wanted you to know that we're here weekly on Wealth and Wines, where we feature one of our fine wines, as we talked about a little bit earlier. And we talk about real estate and how real estate can be the foundation for you building wealth. So, number 4. Let's talk about number 4. So number 4, they have lost hope. Now this one is for real, for real. Now, as you know, we are finishing up 2020, and it has been a huge blow to so many people, whether it's with respect to work, whether it's respect to their business that they have. We know that there have been so many small businesses that have closed. We know there have been a lot of folks who have lost their jobs. Some have been rehired, but they're earning less than they did initially or at the beginning of the year. And they've lost hope. So when you're buried under thousands of dollars of debt, it's easy to feel like there's no way out. No light at the end of the tunnel, no glimmer of hope for a better tomorrow. So after making minimum payment month after month after month, seeing very little progress, sometimes you do feel like you'll never, ever make it to whatever that goal might be that you have. So if you can't find a reason to keep fighting, sooner or later, you may actually throw in the towel. What we'd like to do is make sure that being in debt can be comfortable, kind of like slowly cooking a pot of boiling water. It's warm and cozy at first, but before you know it, you've been boiled alive. So, if you've always used a credit card and you've always had a car payment, sometimes it's hard to make that change in your life. So you want to think about, what are the debts that are weighing you down? Which ones can you decide to tackle starting in 2021? And I haven't really been reaching out to my tribe, but please know I have something coming down the pike with respect to financial coaching and purchasing your home again. And I really look forward to making sure that you have regained the hope that you have had for all these years in other aspects of your life. We're going to get that hope back for you with respect to your finances. So that is one of the top 5 reasons. Then next, and our final reason, number 5, why folks are oftentimes staying in debt is they don't make getting out of debt a priority. Now, we know that this year has thrown many, many, many darts at us. People have good intentions, but they keep putting off getting out of debt. They make other things much more important. So they'll say, I'll start a budget next month, but each month passes by, and guess what? Still no budget. We have an amazing tool. It's called Every Day, Every Dollar. It is free. And you can access that. Send me a message if you would like the link. And it allows you to put together your budget. And if you choose to use the paid program, it will actually sync with your bank statement and start tracking your spending and letting you see. And it does take, I tell folks all the time, it takes about 3 months to really see what your budget is. Okay. So I'd love to thank you so much, Joe, for joining us. I just actually switched over to the comments, and yes, debt elimination is real. And you kind of have to figure out At our Ramsey training, we absolutely talk about the debt snowball, where you list all of your debt and you go from smallest to largest. And so once you start paying off that small debt, you roll that payment into the next one. Once you've paid that off, you roll it into the next one. And it allows you to really see that you're paying off your debt. It allows you to gain confidence. It allows you to bring that hope back. So if you'd like to see a little bit more about how that app works, how that online service works, I'd love to be able to send you the link. So just send me a message or drop the question right here on this broadcast. So back to number 5. As we talked about earlier, it's about that budget. So paying off debt isn't exactly a fun hobby. We know that. It takes a lot of work, but it took time to get into the debt. And we want to make sure that you have everything that you need to get out of debt. So changing your lifestyle is pretty uncomfortable, but the end result is 100% worth it. You didn't get into it overnight. You won't get out of it overnight. But if you have a plan to get out of debt, then you're going to be successful. And if you have an accountability partner, a friend, a coach, somebody who could check in with you and make sure that you are still on track, that's really going to be helpful in this process. So make it a priority and you won't be sorry. So once again, I'm just going to go over the top 5 reasons. And if you have any questions, I just want to show you we still have those holiday flights. If you have any questions, let us know. You can drop it here wherever you're watching the broadcast. Excuse me. But the top 5 reasons that people stay in debt. Number 1, they don't want to make sacrifices. Number 2, they want to keep up appearances. Number 3, they're addicted to stuff. Number 4, they've lost hope. And number 5, they haven't made getting out of debt a priority. So I want to just really thank you guys for sticking with me for these last 12 weeks. When we started this Wealth and Wines broadcast in October, I wasn't sure how it would unfold. I've gotten some amazing feedback, and I really thank you for being a part of my tribe. And stay tuned. In 2021, you're going to see some new things coming out of the Wealth and Wines, a real estate experience movement. And we will be off for the next 2 weeks as we spend time during the holidays with our family. So I will look forward to seeing you in January. Did y'all see I have my Christmas sweater on? So have a Merry Christmas. Have a safe and happy New Year. I hope that as you are making your commitments, your plans, your goals, your resolutions, that you will take wealth building into 2021 and figure out what you might need to actually continue on that path. So thank you. I figured I would sit in front of my fireplace today. I switched computers, I switched settings, and I just want you guys to know that it has been a pleasure being able to come to you every week talking about the way that we can build wealth through real estate. And if you're interested in talking more about homeownership, understanding the steps and expectations, I have a link that you can schedule a call with me. And remember, we're here every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Bring your glass of wine or whatever you may want to sip on. May have some eggnog next time we get together. And remember, I am still very active as a part of the 1,000 Black Families Initiative. Just did a training last night for about 30 of the participants in the program. And I really hope that if you know anyone that may benefit from our training, that you let them know to reach out to me as well. If you haven't already, please like our Facebook page and click so you know when we're going live the next time, and you can join us on time. Thank you again for coming out and joining me for this last episode this year. And remember, I help buyers eliminate confusion in the home buying process by giving them keys to unlock resources to purchase their dream home. I'm Gersha Porter. Have an amazing rest of the evening. Stay safe and stay warm. Bye-bye.